At WHS, students in Abner are striving to make a more inclusive environment.
Inclusion, I think, is making a space where everyone feels like they belong and can be heard or matter.
I don't know like an exact definition, but I feel as if it's basically like including people.
Inclusion to me means that everybody kind of comes together for like a common goal or appreciation.
Students have experienced discrimination and a lack of inclusion in the halls of WHS.
Throughout my time at WHS, I have seen some instances and situations that lack inclusion for various different groups. It can be like based off things like gender, sexuality, identity.
At lunch, like people aren't included as much, like people sit alone, and they aren't included with other groups.
I've seen discrimination more often than not, where people will allow someone to be next to them or allow people to join them, but will give them a very hard time while they're at it.
Washington High School is very predominantly like white school, so I think a lot of times like people who are like black or brown or like racial minorities might not feel included.
So according to the state report card, which is available off of Department of Elementary and Secondary Education, last year we had 93.7% of our student population would be considered white, non-Hispanic.
There's been many incidents, especially since my freshman year, where I'll have a few kids just discriminate against me, and as tough as it is, it's something that minorities have to live with here, considering the population is I think it's like 95% or 99% white people here. So it's just something that is expected, as sad as that is.
There are various ways Washington High School can be more inclusive.
A lot of the teachers and a lot of the staff here could do a better job of setting better examples and not letting things like fly underneath them or fly over their head, and be more on top of discriminating words or excluding behaviors.
Diversifying education can be really important, so like diverse characters in books in like your English classes.
I definitely think joining clubs and interacting with them is a major way to help with inclusion.
I think we continue to listen, and we try to always continue to grow and offer things that make them feel included and create opportunities where they have a chance to belong and have a chance for their voice to be heard. That your voice being heard, I think, is important.
Students have some tips about how we can be more inclusive.
Well, coming from my background, I feel like I am pretty inclusive, but I always strive to open my mind up towards other things and really just understand that my small worldview is not what applies to everyone.
I think the best thing to do to be inclusive of others is just stay educated on people from different backgrounds and what kind of struggles they might go through.
So I think what admin is trying to do is really listen to students and teachers about different concerns that they might have, and especially different ideas for improvements and how to get students involved.
Dr. Kelly McCallum shares some final words on inclusion.
We are always here to listen, and that change can be slow sometimes, and so to not give up on the process, but to understand that we want a great student experience for all of our students.
For Blue Jay Journal TV, this is Matthew Freitag reporting.